my dear Virgo, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of December with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. This will be a love reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this side is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. So I usually read for the empath side of the story and from the divine feminine's perspective. And even if you are a male, you might find yourself to the left of this reading. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel. Either a supportive member that will get access to Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time with very few ads, and a full member that will get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. For my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than what you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to support my channel. And I'll start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. And when I open your deck here, I see the Ace of Wands in reversed with the Ace of Cups in reversed. So it seems like we have given up a chance of something. There was a chance of something, but for some reason we are not interested. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the devil with the Ace of Cups. So this might be why we're not interested. We don't want handouts from the devil, okay? And it might be that you have made a handout to the devil as well. For example, if you try to reach somebody and make amends with someone that has been maybe a less of a nice person in your life. Okay, but the simplest answer is that we don't want another go at something which is an old pattern or something old repeating itself endlessly and also destructively. Okay, so I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. But whomever rejected this offer is in the same time also tormenting themselves about it, because they would have wanted to take the offer. So either this is you that didn't take the offer, or the other person didn't take the offer because they thought it was in connection to something that they wanted to say no to. There's also something we wanted to say yes to. So I'm sensing a little bit like in a destructive relationship where we might miss somebody that's not, we know logically is not good for us, or the other person miss us, but they know logically that the relationship wasn't good for either one of you. But still the tormentation, still feeling like, oh, I should have said yes, or I should have gone on that meeting, or I should have done it, or I should have taken the offer. And 9 of Swords can also be loneliness, that we are feeling lonely, and we could make a deal with the devil or whoever if we just maybe get a partner or get that dream that we want. So 6 elements, 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups. So on the surface level we are cool about it, and we are trying to just ignore the fact that this offer is being made, or that we want to make the offer. So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success. 7 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. We don't know our future, so we don't know what the offer holds. And that's why we are saying no, because we don't know if this is the right choice. Okay, so it's done. So I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and your situation in December Virgo. Okay, this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Lovers in reverse. So I'm sensing there's love here, but no foundation for a relationship, because we don't have the tools for how to act nicely towards each other. So there can be how much love there can be in the heart, but if we don't know how to behave against another person, or they don't know how to behave towards us, the relationship will be unbalanced and destructive. So this Lovers card is in connection to the Devil. The Devil is 15, 1 plus 5, 6, the Lovers. This is the old bottom of the deck, and it has to do with it's the Hierophant. So I'm feeling commitment. Maybe someone thought that you were the devil and didn't want to commit to you. So that's, and they say no to this, but now they are tormenting themselves at night, missing you, but still they want to be unchained, okay, from love. We saw the chain in the Devil card. And so this is what's on your mind, about the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind about you. And this is your feelings towards them. This is their feelings towards you. And no, this is the bond between you, and this is their feelings towards you. And this is your behaviors and attitudes. And the outcome for December with this situation. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. Okay. So we'll start with the situation, and we have the Ace of Swords. So it's very well, it seems like some kind of message have come true in one way or the other. Maybe through a text, or someone have posted something on social media that was a direct hit on you, or a message to you. Or they might have called you, or you might have called them. So this, I can't really see who it is just yet. But there's definitely a lot of things going on in the minds of these people that's involved in this reading. They are thinking a lot of each other, and they are trying, both people are trying to be logic here and not get caught up in a negative spiral again. So that seems very sensible. So even if you feel that maybe they are keeping themselves away as a revenge on you, that's not entirely true. They are also trying to do the right thing. Okay. This is what's on your mind about this person. And we have the High Priestess. So you want to keep your dignity. You don't want to be dragged in the mud by this person, and you're keeping your inside hidden, your true intentions or needs or wants. You're keeping it hidden from the other person. You don't want to expose yourself too much and put yourself in a vulnerable position towards this person. And this is what's on their mind about you. And we have the Empress in the reversed. So I'm almost feeling like crying right now holding this. I'm getting like a sore throat, and also it goes down to my heart chakra. So I'm feeling they are missing you a great deal, and probably feel that where did you go? Okay, where did you go? Where'd you went? Because and I think they know exactly, but this is the feeling that they have, that where did you go? And so I'm hearing some unrelated song. It's kind of the same lyric, but it's not at all the same meaning. But I will write it down anyway and put it in the description box to you. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed, my lovely? I need to write it down, because these readings are like dreams to me. So if I don't write it down, I will forget to put it in the description box for you. And sometimes even if I write it down, I will forget it. So where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Okay, so it's it seems like there's someone thinking that you are out of reach, and they are trying to mock you a little bit about it. But I'm thinking in the same time they're really impressed by you, and they would want to have you, but for some reason they have also decided that they can't have you. Maybe you're not compatible, maybe you're from different social levels, different age, or you have different future plans, or there's something that makes you disalign like this, or you have tried it before, it didn't work. You are the one for them, and you are in a very, like, in one compartment of their heart there is you, but it's almost like an echo or an ache, and it's something, it can't be fulfilled, is what I'm feeling. So there's a lot of nostalgia here, and a lot of why do I even love this person when it can never be us too, okay? And this is the situation, and we have the 19, the sun in reversed. It seems like you haven't communicated that well with each other, so no one really knows what the other person, what's really on their mind, because there hasn't been a truthful communication. I think you have put yourself safe because you didn't feel respected and honored by this person. Maybe they were scared of being shackled and chained, and so they might have appeared elusive, or appeared like they didn't value you, or they appeared as they didn't love you enough. That was not true, however. And now when you have put yourself in a safe position, they think that you have kind of gotten over them, and that you don't love them anymore, you don't care for them anymore, and you are out of reach. And that's why they feel this, I'm feeling the ache, it's painful, okay? So, and this is your feelings towards them. 3 of Wands, well, there's no use. There's no use because you can't compromise, you can't find common ground, you can't find a way forward where it will work for both of you. So you feel like it's hopeless. Maybe you feel like they are like my way or the highway. They don't want to compromise with you. They don't want to see things your way. And you definitely don't want to see things their way anymore. So it's kind of a no-go. I'm hearing another song again. Close the door. Okay, so it's this damn Yankees. Damn Yankees. I remember it because it came for a client just the other day. So damn Yankees, can you take me high enough? So it was someone that failed to say the right thing in the right time, and then the relationship was basically over, and that's that. Okay. Or failed to do or say the right thing. And here we have the Page of Swords. So this is a tricky little person. They seem very uninterested, and like they are about doing their own business, and they don't care for you. But I know this is just a face. This is just a charade. They're probably, stalking your social media, writing messages to you, and then erasing it. Writing, erasing, writing, erasing. You remember the 9 of Swords? That's the energy here. But it's also, they're trying to find self-love. For some reason, they have put you in the position of their mother, or their parent. And so you are the person that have authority in their life. You can tell them if they will live or die, basically, because this is how children feel with their mother. They are their everything. But since you are their everything, you're also like all powerful. And since you are all powerful and they want to split from you and become their own person, they need to revolt against you. So this is basically a person that haven't made teenage revolution towards their parents in the correct way. So they have had a prolonged adolescence that have made them, still be a teenager. So now they are acting as a teenager. Either this is a family member, or they are acting as a teenager towards their loving partner or towards their best friend, but a teenager they are. And you are all powerful in their eye, and that's why they didn't want to be shamed by you, because they just were able to probably, come away from the power of their parents, the power of their boss, the power of the people at school, the power in those positions and these that was powerful, and that had these people that have opinions about them. And now they want so much to be free. They don't realize that the revolution needs to happen inside of them when they stop caring what other people think. and kind of follow their heart and their inner voice, and they do what feels good for them instead of they are so sensitive. I feel like they are a sponge. So if someone says a negative comment, they might be able to comment back immediately, like a snappy response, but then they will hear this comment again and again and again and again and again in their head until it drives them crazy. So for example, if someone says, well, why are you even with that girlfriend or that boyfriend, or why haven't you kicked out your husband or this best friend just yet? So they will again and again, even if that's not at all what they wanted or even what they thought, it will be, they are so unsure on themselves, so they can't really make their own decisions, and that's because they're questioning themselves all the time. That's why they're rebelling. If they didn't question themselves, no use of rebelling, okay? So it's a hopeless situation when someone thinks you are their parent and you can't really better those relationships. It actually is the devil, because you're shackled to someone that's an authority over you. And as long as they feel that way, this is kind of a no-go. They need to grow up. And that means both if this person was, let's say they were all about their freedom, but it's the same if they were overly jealous, if they were overly possessive, you weren't able to go out with your friends, or because all these are very childish behaviors that comes from a person that wants you to be their parent instead of wanting you to be their partner. This is your behaviors and attitudes, and it's the Four of Swords. So you are ignoring them and not picking up the phone, or not responding to their messages, or you want maybe to reach out, but you know it's a hopeless situation. So you just try to accept that the situation is over, or there's a no-go, there's not a way forward right now, or maybe ever. And it's in connection with, this is the very most hard-ass card that's connected to the Empress, and this is the most maybe lame card that's connected to the Emperor, but it's still in combination here. It's you are basically stonewalling them, and I still feel that this is bringing a lot of heartache for you too, but it's what it is. It's a logical decision. You couldn't make it in any other way, so I'll take advice card for you on that. Yeah, the darn message, 45. So you long for it, you want it, but you're not going to answer, and you want them to reach out and tell you how much they love you and, you know, say that they're sorry, but you are not going to care. So it's hard. Get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with a special meaning. Maybe someone will text you something nice, or you'll find out about something in a phone call from a friend. Perhaps a letter will come in the mail, or maybe I will send you a sign in nature that will point you in the right direction. Regardless of what you ask, you will soon know the answer, or at the very least know the way. A message is coming. Choose another card if you need to know what the message will be about. I'm thinking we know what the message will be about, but you're supposed to respond or not. I'm not seeing you responding. High Priestess of Air. So this kind of supports your not responding attitude. Not respond. You don't want to respond. So you have drawn the symbol of the High Priestess of Air, the goddess of rational thought. Queen, no, the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. So this is the Queen of Logic. That was what I was trying to say. The goddess of rational thought. Yes, logical thinking, reason, and using your mind to consider the next right action are the qualities encouraged by my High Priestess of Air. Now is the time to think before you act. You are blessed with a wondrous mind and imagination. Your ability to communicate is enhanced when you meet the High Priestess of Air. This is the moment to have reasonable conversations and make calculated decisions. So you can be as rock, you can stonewall them as much as you want, because if that's your logic choice, that's your logic choice. And sometimes it's fueled by bitterness, and it's okay. It's okay too. A lot of things have been in the past of this relationship that's making, it's not just ghosting. it's deep need of not repeating the past mistakes. So this is their behaviors and attitudes, and it's the Ace of Wands. I think we got this in the beginning. I'm getting a little bit insecure here, because it feels almost like you reach out to them first, but then it's a no-go. And if maybe they want to reach out to you now, or they have already reached out, it's probably different for different people. But it's some kind of message have come through, most definitely. And this person is starting to work themselves up, some kind of energy about this, or some kind of restlessness. And I want to see what it is. So what's this restlessness? Beauty. So they're starting to feel that even if your relationship was, shitty in many ways, it was also the best thing ever. And they haven't found its match anywhere in the world. Every rose has its thorns, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect, just as a beautiful experience you have will not be perfect and not forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look yourself in the mirror and realize that you are already perfect as you are. When you choose this symbol, it's a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude, expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for this truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearance. So I think they have realized that they love you for who you are, not what they wanted you to be, or what they wanted you to kind of become, or how they wanted you to act towards them. And all these things becomes irrelevant when we feel that the love continue echoing through time, regardless of how many miles or hours or days or weeks or months or years you put between each other. So they're starting to see that it was a very special relationship between you two. Maybe a unique one that's not like any other. And they're probably starting to see a little bit positive on this situation, how things could be fixed instead of how things were so broken. Differences. 36. I'll read this too. Choosing the symbol for differences asks you to accept that you will not always agree with everyone, and they may not always agree with you. As your goddess, I have seen many things since the beginning of time. Know that the intricate differences between all beings are sacred and good. You must learn to accept that others are not the same as you. It's important to allow others to express their own opinions. Consider the difference between an orange and an apple. Both are fruit, but they are different kinds. Is one more valuable than the other? I think not. All creatures, all beings have a right to their uniqueness. Try to see and hear the other person's side if you can. So they're really starting to see your side of things, and maybe getting this kind of live and let live experience that they don't want to change you. They wish you to not wanting to change them. And they are longing for a relationship with more acceptance, where you can accept each other's differences, and love will conquer everything, is what they have this experience, because they have felt like their love for you don't die. It doesn't matter what they do. And that's why they feel love conquers all, and that your differences were insignificant in this situation. So why even, bring it up or bother? Why can't we just accept that we have different points of view and let people be free to be who they are? And because what is it better to be completely without? This is how they are reasoning with themselves and how they are feeling. But I don't see the same openness for you. So if you are the person on this side, I will check if the person on this side will, be open for any kind of business. A new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So it's if you Virgo are on this side, it's very well that you might have found someone new or another group of friends to hang with, so you have forgot your old friend, or maybe other part of the relatives that's nicer to hang with than the part where there was always conflict. So I think this person wants a new love. They are on that point where they don't want to revisit the old. And for this person then, what do they want with you? It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So they're starting to become really ready to share their love, and I don't see them have been working so much on their childishness or becoming, a grown-up, but I guess that's a long process. At least they have started to see that there's not only their side to this story, it's also other people's side, and they seem ready to forgive and to trust you in this relationship. But if you're on this side, you don't seem particularly ready for that at all. So again, you are disaligning. So the outcome for December, and we have 3 of coins in the reverse, so no cooperation, no mixing of these two people here. So even if they are the person most on your mind, you don't want them. So okay, will you find someone new if you are on the left side? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and fate will bring you romance. So I don't see another person, but if we keep our fate and we keep our goal and we continue walking in that direction and doing positive affirmation and positive steps towards that, there's all reasons to be optimistic. And the outcome for the relationship with this person to the right. And then we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You haven't done that, and that's how you have failed, because there has been secret keeping and people trying to not be too vulnerable in this situation, and maybe not be too obvious, or not revealing everything about themselves, or saying one thing that they think is the smarter or more grown-up answer, but keeping the truth hidden. So that's where the misalignment is in this relationship, that neither party seems to have ever really spoken the real truth, at least not in these very key moments when we should have said the truth. Instead of said, oh, I want to be friends, you should have said, I want you back, or this person should have said it. And instead of maybe taking a lot of crap, we should have said, I will not take this crap, because it was more honest. Taking the crap made you probably get tired of this and don't want to be in it anymore, and it's okay. So the divine is on your side. Use the high priestess of air, and it's a good lesson for this person, I think, to start to be able to see things the other person's way. There's a true love here, but you can maybe get together in next life or something. Okay, so my dear Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. And if you want to support my channel even more, you can share this video with like-minded that you think needs to hear it. To not miss out on any of my content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists with your favorite videos. If you click the arrow to see more, you will only see about 12 videos from that playlist. Rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my loving, wonderful, and supporting viewers. And until next time, take really good care, and bye-bye.